Perfect. 4 hours of cooking in the oven, and that is all done. Oven baked barbecue oxtail in my Jamaican kitchen.
Where you coming from? You don't remember where you're coming from. You don't remember where you're coming from. Rastafari, why you turn your back on your brother when him need you? You don't remember the days when him feed you. You know when no obligation but to owe him some respect. All you need to do is just give him what you forget. Turn your back on your brother when him need you.
Now y'all, we're gonna jump right into this recipe. This is requested, right? This is the recipe that you guys asked me for. The recipe that one ton upload in your kitchen. How to make oven baked barbecue oxtail. Fast, easy, and simple. Right? Now, my husband loved this recipe, and I'm going to share the magic with you. This is my version of how me make this, alright? Let's go. Now, when I'm cleaning my oxtail, I usually use lemon juice and vinegar. That is what I use to clean all my meats. Now, you could go ahead and use whatever you like. At your kitchen, just like this on my own. I'm going to use lemon juice and vinegar, and that's what's there. Make sure your oxtail is nice and clean before you do anything with it. Now, we are going to go into the spices and all the good way you're going to need to make your thing turn up loud. Because remember, oven baked barbecue oxtail have meaning in your kitchen. So let's talk about the spices now. You're definitely going to need your barbecue rub. Barbecue rub is a must for this recipe. It's going to give it that grill flavor in your oven. Now you're also going to need all-purpose seasoning. If you don't have all-purpose seasoning, grab yourself some oxtail seasoning. Because remember, oxtail you're cooking on. Then you're going to need salt and black pepper. You also need onion powder, garlic powder, and paprika. The paprika that I'm using is a smoked paprika because I like I want to add the grill flavor to it. Now, if you don't have that, just use regular paprika. You're still good. And tons of parsley. If you want to use fresh parsley, go ahead and do that. But the more parsley into this recipe is the better the thing will taste. You're also going to need seasoned breadcrumbs for this recipe. If you don't have seasoned breadcrumbs, just use regular breadcrumbs. Now, for the other things that you're going to need for this recipe is your stock. I'm using homemade stock that I make at home. Now, you could use beef stock, you could use vegetable stock, but do not use chicken stock because you now cook chicken, right? Now, we're going to add vinegar because I don't know how me feel about my vinegar in my kitchen. Then, you're going to need barbecue sauce. Any barbecue sauce of your choice, you go ahead and you grab it because I hear barbecue sauce and I hear flavor, right? So go ahead and use that. Now, the vegetable of choice is really important for this recipe. Now, if you follow my steps carefully, you're going to have the perfect oven baked barbecue oxtail in your kitchen ever to impress your neighbors and your friends and your family, right? Even the hubby too. Now, you need onions and bell pepper and celery, carrots, tomatoes, scallion, and thyme. You definitely need some pimento seed for this recipe, and pepper. I eat pepper, but I need flavor. I'm not going to pop it. I'm just going to put it in there for flavor. And those are the things that you're going to need for this recipe. Not skip nothing because if you think, come on, flour, don't blame me. Okay. Now, let's start cooking, like really cooking. I have my oxtails there, 3 pounds. That has been washed nice with lemon juice and vinegar. You want to make sure before you put any seasoning on it that there is absolutely and positively no water on it. Make sure so you pat dry that thing with some paper towel. But whatever you do, make sure so there's no water on it, right? The first thing I want to do is add salt and black pepper to the meat. Then I add onion powder and garlic powder. Then I add my barbecue rub to it and my all-purpose seasoning. I'm going to add my smoked paprika and some dried parsley. I'm also going to add a half cup of my favorite barbecue sauce. Now, with clean hands, you want to go ahead and mix all that spice in. And make sure you mix it in real good. Now, the best thing about seasoning that meat right there, you don't have to let it sit and marinate for no time, because remember, you're going to put this in the oven, and when you put this in the oven, it's going to get all the good juices and spice. Trust me, watch the ride. Now my Dutch dip on the fire, I'm ready to cook. I'm going to add my oxtail in. I'm just going to go ahead and give that a little bit of color. Now my oxtail have the perfect color. I'm going to go ahead and add my breadcrumbs to that. You're going to give this about 3 minutes to come together, and then you take it off the heat. The next thing I'm going to do is add all my vegetables here. Scallion and thyme and pimento seed, carrot, celery, everything. Now you're going to go in and add your vegetable stock or your beef stock. Then you want to go back in and add some more barbecue sauce on top of that. Now you want to get your foil paper and you want to make sure that you cover this up nice and tight. You want to put that into a preheated oven only. Your oven should be on 400 degrees, really hot. And then I'm going to come back here in 2 hours. This should take about 4 hours total to bake, but I'll meet you back here in 2 hours and see with the oxtail. At this step, I'm going to go ahead and add a teaspoon of vinegar to it. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go ahead and pop it back into the oven, uncover it for sure, and I'm going to let it finish cook. Now after that 2 hours, these oxtails should be done. After 2 hours of cooking, look at my barbecue oxtail. Oven baked barbecue oxtail. Look at that. Nice, tender, juicy, oven baked barbecue oxtail in my Jamaican kitchen. Oven baked barbecue oxtail in my kitchen that you have requested. Fast, easy, and simple. Like, share. Let me know what you like to see me cooking next in my kitchen. And as always, from my kitchen to your kitchen, enjoy! I'm gonna let this cook for a good 30 minutes on medium heat. Cover it up nice and make it simmer. And when it's done simmer, it's time for we eat. So see you back in a few minutes.
So this is in with your foundation, full coverage, you know, like bam. And last but not least, the last thing I tend to go for in my makeup collection is this palette right here. Let me show you what this baby looks like. It has a whole bunch of concealers. I believe it's $10 for this palette.